Director of Communication. You're going to hear from her after me. Bethany Clementson, standing and waving. Yeah. So this is Bethany. She comes all the way from Wisconsin somewhere. She'll tell you about that too, and how we know each other. My husband Tom, there's only 2 males besides Daniel in this whole place. I'm married to one of them, and I came from the other one. Yeah, he hopefully greeted you with chocolate at the end of the road. It was fun. A lot of people said, "Oh, is that where you get your goofiness or energy?" I heard all kinds of different things, and absolutely yes. My mom can be kind of goofy, but not so much. That's the goofy one. So that's my dad. He'll be here. The men are not sleeping here, FYI. So don't worry that if you're running around braless or something, we can do that. This is as come as you are, literally this weekend, and be comfortable. This is our space. I almost just said, take it all off. No. My Aunt Barb, I was talking to her on the phone yesterday. So some of you, maybe you're following my Get Real journey where I'm actually weighing in on Facebook Live every Thursday, 8:30, because I'm ridiculous. And she goes, you really should not weigh in with clothes on. I said, Aunt Barb, she didn't realize what she was saying. Like, she's the one that gave me my theme verse for my life, Philippians 4:8.
We started a group called Be You Bravely in Vinton. And now once a year we meet with these girls and we do something like this just for 5 hours a day. We bring in 2 speakers and we bring in musicians and you're always there. And you come and Mandy came, and last year when Mandy was speaking, it was just so beautiful. And afterwards, as I must stay-at-home mom as well. And I worked so hard to get this event going, and then it's over, and you just feel like, well, now what? And so last year I was feeling, like I just wasn't really sure where my purpose was. I love being at home with my children, but I needed something a little bit more to feel fulfilled. And so after the event, I get a call from Mandy, I don't know, less than a week later, and she says, Tom and I have been praying because we need some help in our business, and we're wondering if you would like to join our ministry team. Why don't you go ahead and go talk to Matt and let us know? I'm like, no, girl, no, No, I have been praying about this. I need this. God knew what I needed, and he answered it. And so for a year now, I have been working beside Mandy in her ministry as her Director of Communication. So when you want to plan an event, when you have questions, I'm the person that you get to talk to. I'm answering the emails and the phone calls and the craziness, and it's been just the biggest blessing ever because I feel fulfilled personally because I get to spread Jesus' word. I mean, does it get any better than that? I really don't think so.
For me, you see, he had for me like this other life that really sucked. I mean, like here, and I'm sorry, but I can't find that in the Bible anywhere. Where God says, "I created you to have a life that sucks." Like, I don't know. So what I did growing up was I played small. I learned to play by the rules and be really quiet and really small until I grew really tall, and then I walked around like this and like tried to be small because I wasn't enough. And that's like a great way to walk into the world after school, right? So here's the thing. We all tell ourselves stories based on what our beliefs are. Here were some of my stories growing up. Walking down the hallway, if someone didn't look at me, well, obviously they're not looking at me because I'm not enough. Because whatever our beliefs are, we look at the world to prove that we're right, that what we believe is right. There could have been 25 people that said hi to me, but that one person that doesn't, oh, that's it, it validates it, put it in my backpack. We all do the best we can at the level of awareness that we have. And if that statement ticks you off, read a little bit of Brene Brown's studies, because that can be a hard pill to swallow, right? To think that people who have hurt you or abused you or given you a huge amount of pain to carry around, that they're really doing the best they can. Really? Don't tell me they can't do better. And they can, but they're operating at their level of awareness.
Coach has an emotional health Wednesday. He brings all the girls in, and they don't work out and they don't practice basketball. They just work on their mental health. It's amazing. Once a week, this coach does this. Yep, and it's so cool. And I was asked to come in and teach. And so when I went to teach with them, I was like, they're high school girls. They'll dance with me, right? Wherever Paige is already taught me a dance, like while we've been here. Of course they'll dance with me. I hit the music. I'm in a room with a bunch of basketball players. My sister's a basketball player. Even though she was an athlete, she still danced. So I was like, I got a good shot. Here it is. And it's just me up front. And they're just like, and then they start looking around at their girlfriends. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, turn the music off. And I think it's probably because I told you had to. And now you guys are like in some weird rebellion. So I said, if you want to dance, I'm going to turn the music on because we're just going to get loose a little bit. And so I turned the music back on, same thing, paralyzing fear, looking around the room, laughing, looking around the room. And then it just hit me. And I was like, man, they're looking around, making sure it's okay for them to do the thing that they want to do. And so I said, girls, last time, I'm going to turn the music on, and I want your eyes to the front of the classroom. And let me tell you something. If you want to dance, then we're busting loose. I hit the music. Eyes are locked on me. Whole room starts dancing. When I walked out, I knew that Jesus told me this. This is exactly what we do as women. And he is saying, eyes to the front of the classroom, because you are taking too much time looking around for permission to do what it is that I told you to do.
Just being fully present in all moments in my life. So when I'm talking to Mandy, really feeling her energy and her beautiful smile at me, and just all these good vibes in this room. So what I'm going to have you guys do is to be fully present. I would like y'all just to sit in your chair, just sit back, sit in your chair. As Bethany had spoke about this a little bit earlier, but grace is a big thing in my life. So every year I set an intention, January 1, and rather than setting a New Year's resolution, I set an intention for my entire year. So this year the word was grace, because I need to continue to give people that grace when I'm driving, my children, my dogs. I have 2 smelly bulldogs. I love them to death. And but just continue to give people grace, because we're all going through something. We're all winging it. So to be a little bit more mindful, I use this word of grace all the time. So being mindful and being present is to notice all of your surroundings. So utilize all your senses. So notice what you're smelling, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, the emotions that come into your mind and your body. So I'm just going to have you guys close your eyes for just a moment, sitting back in your chair, and just get comfortable. And just softening your gaze or closing your eyes if that feels okay to you. And just take a moment just to feel.
Name something you do after you eat too much. Linda.
All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. Sing all the
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, go back and read in this. They're literally kind of dancing in the fire. And then the king and the people watching, they look into the fire and they're like, didn't you just throw 3 people in there? Why are there 4 people in there? Oh, and that 4th person kind of looks like an angel. Oh, what are we learning from this? That God, in the midst of our literally fiery trials, doesn't leave us to our own, but dances with us, walks next to us, never leaves us. Over and over and over again. Never, ever, ever. In the midst of our trials, He was hanging out dancing in the fire with them. And then what comes of that? More people then come to know God and believe in God because of their faith and what they stood for and how God provided, like he always does, and how he never left them, like he never leaves us. Well, then more people got to know the truth about who God was.